Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. And no, you are not seeing things. I am actually here on a Thursday. That means Bowling League is over, and today we are out in the Outlaw Peterbilt, and we do have the Fontaine Velocity behind us, which is a step deck. We do have that set up as a tri-tandem on the back. We've got a load of air conditioners currently on the wagon. We are sitting in Medford. This load is going down to Bakersfield. So without any further waiting, let's step on into the truck, get the Cat C16 fired up, and get moving on down the road. Hey Francisco, what is up? The truck today is Outlaw's Peterbilt, and currently sitting on the back on the step deck, we have a load of air conditioners. Hey Ron, how's it going today? A long time no see. And there is a good look. I don't have any steps on the frame rails back behind the sleeper, but instead we've got train horns. seems about the only game that I play anymore is American Truck Simulator. And even with the event going on with ETS2, I think I've maybe done 4 loads in that, and it's like I'm not even interested in that. I've got a red light, but that beeping made it sound like we need to pull in here, so I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, we got the bypass. That green icon there, if we were supposed to wait, that would be there, and it's not. There we go, now I can hop back to the outside view. I got my cruise control set, don't need to worry about getting a driving award. And if I can keep it between the lines, that would be even better. I noticed on the blog today that Sardinia, if you had bought the Italia DLC, that is going to be added in 1.35 for free. And something tells me that 135, there's something big that SES has not told us about yet. Maybe we'll know sometime next week what that may be. Washington is definitely going to be a first day buy when it is released, and 9 times out of 10, more like 99.99%, I will be streaming with it that day. And the price of Washington is probably going to be the same as New Mexico and Oregon. That hasn't been released yet, but I can see it being $11.99. Hey Anthony, how's it going today? We're getting little bits and pieces of roads added, basically from Eugene to Burns, the completion of the Oregon 140. So that's going to run from Medford down to Klamath Falls is a new section that we're getting. And then we're also a little bit of a bypass in Reading. So there's going to be a little road that goes outside of Reading on 299, you're heading east, that's going to connect up to the 140. The big thing that has me though is we're getting garages that have been announced so far in Yuma and Reading, and both in Reading and Yuma are truck dealers that are going to be added. And the only exception of having more than one dealer in a state right now is California. There's 2 Peterbilt dealerships, one in San Diego, one in Bakersfield. I'm very curious if these are going to be international dealerships for the release of the Lone Star. And the other day when I was running the International LT, I did figure out where that missing texture is. That was in the mod itself. It was one of the interiors that was causing it. Oh, if we are getting the Lone Star, yeah, that's going to be the first. Once it's released, I will be hopping in and buying it, because even though it's fugly on the outside, it looks awesome on the inside. Yeah, normally I do not stream on Thursdays, but since Bowling League is over, I figured why the hell not. So, yeah. Yeah, the original did not look very good, of course, but that was an early Maya rendering. I'm sure their truck making skills have gotten a lot better, particularly with ETS2, the Scania R and S that came out. So that new technology should be in the Lone Star. So that's probably going to be the most up-to-date interior that's not going to kill your frame rates. Oh yeah, we got a Caterpillar C16. This is a pre-Acert engine, and we're running at 675 horsepower. I mean, we're right in the middle of the torque band, sitting at 1350 on the RPM too, so that is very good. And I'm almost positive that Washington is gonna be fully compatible with DX11, since we are getting the beginnings of that with 135. Hey Robert, what's up today? Fuel, we are just about down a quarter tank. If you look underneath the speedometer, there's going to be two gauges. The one on the left will be the fuel gauge. Of course, since this is a 379, there are no def tanks. And we get the bypass again. Even though that light is red, I'm just going to pay attention to the sounds. David, what's up today? Great to see you. Yeah, pyrometer, what that measures there is the exhaust heat. And what are we looking at here? Maybe 350, 400 degrees? That's actually quite good too. Doing awesome like a possum, about 75 degrees outside. And here I am inside playing American Truck Simulator. Not that I mind, don't take that the wrong way, I do not mind at all. If I actually go outside, I've got to do work, and I really don't feel like doing that. Just like any type of driving, gotta drive defensively and keep your eyes on the road and be aware of your surroundings. The AI in the game, everybody knows it's absolutely stupid. And 9 times out of 10, they don't care what the hell you do. They're just gonna run into you, they're gonna cut you off. It don't make a difference. Oh, the funny part, we're going to be 75 today. It's going to be 20 degrees difference tomorrow. We're going to be in the mid-50s. And then people wonder why you get sick in the springtime. Well, you get very major temperature swings. I mean, at least where I am located at, in the south maybe, you're going to go from maybe 60 to 80. You're not going to be going from 75 down to needing a jacket. There were already people cutting their grass today. Our neighbors next door and across the street already did. I'm not gonna do it just yet. Oh, that's sweet, David. Hey Martin, how's it going today? What's up? Sun, clouds, stars, my ceiling. Hey Doggish, how's it going today? Great to see ya. Getting dynamic weather, if they are able to do it, that would be completely awesome. So then we would have complete season changes from winter into spring, summer, fall. And wintertime in the game would actually be awesome without having to use a mod to get it. Hey Miles, what's up this afternoon? Great to see ya. And for the newcomers, we are running Outlaws Peter 379 today, and we do have the Fontaine Velocity behind us, which is a step deck trailer. Now, a step deck, you might be saying, well, yes, it's very similar to a skateboard, but there are some differences also. What those are, don't ask me because I never pulled a step deck in my life. Yeah, I'm sure this truck might have been updated from the version that I am running, but then again, I no longer have Facebook, so yeah, I'm gonna keep running this one as long as I can, of course. Yeah, just join Outlaw Mods on Facebook, and you should be able to get the truck downloaded. One of the main differences between Viper's 389 and this one is strictly a 379. You will have some different headlight options, but no 389 headlights. And this one actually has lights inside the air breathers. Viper's does not. No fender blinkers on this model that I'm running. Viper's actually added those back in. Coming up on Fresno here, we are almost down to Rail Export in Bakersfield. And what load we're going to take out of there, I do not know yet. Keep it off the zipper there, Coda. Heaven knows you cannot trust the AI in this game. Yes, I am, Sparko. Bowling League is over, so yeah, just on May 2nd, I will not be here. That will be the end of the year banquet, and then the next day I leave for Vegas. So my last stream will probably end up being May 1st until after I get home on May 11th or 12th. I'll be off about a week and a half or so, and I'm definitely going to enjoy it. The worst part, though, is going to be stuck in a car for 2 days as I drive out to Vegas. And it is a possibility, depending on SES, that when the beta releases, I will not be here. I hope that is not the case. Well, SES said it was going to be in closed beta for about 3 to 4 weeks, and then it would be released publicly on an open beta, and that puts us right around the beginning of May, which is when I am leaving. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be unplugging it from the wall when I go also, because there's absolutely no point of it even being plugged in. No new trucks as of yet, Dominique. The International Lone Star, sometime this year, if we are lucky, we will get that. And the reason why it doesn't seem like we're getting any is one word: licensing. They need to be licensed. They cannot do what they did in ETS2, make look-like brands and have fake truck names. That is what got them in trouble. And where do they want it? Over there? No, sorry guys, I am not doing blindside backing. It is such a pain in the butt. Oh, 135 is probably going to be the biggest free update to date. Alright, let's see what do we got here and where we can go. I'm not going back up to Medford, so what else do we got here? Yeah, let's take these oil rig supplies up to the port of Oakland. I'm doing about 6 hours or so, but yeah, we'll definitely make that one here, but it's more so that I want to see what these loads look like. Looks like we got ourselves a little bit of a oversized load here. Not sure on that, Dominique. I personally, though, this is my own personal opinion, I cannot see Volvo North America approving a license for the 760, but not giving us the 860, the 760, or the newer trucks. It's possible that they could be in production and we don't know about it yet, but that's just my opinion. It's just like the Lone Star, even though that is still in production, the trucks that we have in a game right now are both owner-operator and more the fleet trucks, your fleet trucks, the VNL 760, T680, and 579. So if you go to International and look at their owner-operator, that's the Lone Star. If you're looking for an international fleet truck, that's the LT. Back in the day, if you ran a 379, 9 out of 10 times you were running a kitty cat under the hood, so we had to make it a little bit realistic. if you are running the base game without any graphics mods, Sparko, those are good mods, but since I run a reshade and stuff, I do not need them. I do not have that one, Sparko. I am running one that is called Fake DX11. FTG, he pretty much streams ATS a few times a week, but the problem with that, Interstate 80 does not run through Arizona. Now, it's possible what you might be referring to is Arizona and California is getting a sign update with 1.35. That could be what he is meaning. Fake DX11, it is on the SCS forums, in the same thread of where you can find the one by Wanbox. Hey Junior, how's it going today? We're heading to Oakland right now. Where we go from there, I have no idea. It takes the yellowness out of the game. So if you guys notice, my game is crystal clear. There's no yellow hues and things like that. That's what reshade does. And the best part is it works in single player, and it also works on Truckers MP, since it is just changing your view. Truck mods can be either places. I would watch the third-party mod sites. I mean, you can download mods from there, but make sure that you are doing your due diligence, and that is scanning for viruses and malware. There are truck mods on the Steam Workshop. A couple of the ones that I use would be GTM's 567, W900B and their T800. There's also the FLB, a Freightliner cabover. Irides Volvo is up there. And let's see what else. There's the Freightliner FLD as in David. That is done by Lucasi and his team. Now, if you are want to run the H60, Dominique, if you go to the SCS forums and click on American Truck Simulator, and then mods, and then models, and inside those, and then you would want to click on trucks, there is a thread in there for the VNL H60, and that is an update of a Frank Peru model by Gallimum. And what he's done with the mod is actually very, very good. Frank Peru does not have any workshop mods. P16's Road Company mod is currently being updated. I know I did see on atsmods.lt earlier today that there was a 134 update to his mod. I did not download it, since it's been touched by somebody else. Who knows what the hell they do with someone else's work. On the SCS forum, Sparko, it'd be in the same section on there of where you can find WAN boxes, reshade and Suite FX settings. So you click American Truck Simulator, mods, and then others, and you will then find the one for fake DX11. I don't remember what the exact title of the thread is, but if you see one there for animated gates for companies, it's the same author who did that mod, who did the fake DX11. Yeah, music, you can be quiet. The port is right over there. We're gonna make it on time. Maybe if yellow moves, we would. I think it has that cop that's sitting up there that's actually causing all of the screw up here. Yeah, way above the stop line. No wonder why yellow didn't go. Yeah, I changed my mind and decided to go this way because, yeah, traffic going the other way is, even though that's a little bit longer, it's normally a little easier. Don't have to deal with a sharp-ass corner down here. Colonel, what's up? Great to see ya. Nope, we're in the Outlaw 379 today. Yeah, I saw you were online earlier playing. I was going to give you a message, but I didn't want to bug you. Have a good one, Ron. We'll catch you later. Let's see where we can go and what do we got different. Haven't been down to Carlsbad in a while. Let's go ahead and take that load of 3 steel coils. What's the weight? 43,000? We should be alright on that. And pretty much, after all, with a step deck, you can get away with this. Yeah, those look like cable reels. Those are not coils. But either way, not a bad load. Oh, it was nothing important, Colonel. There are install instructions in an ETS2 video on that, Sparko, so I definitely do recommend watching that. You need to download Reshade on its own. The Fate DX11 are just settings that will work with Reshade. It was a while ago, but this skin that's on the truck, the American Outlaw that we're running, I saw this truck on YouTube, but I cannot remember for the life of me what video it was in. One of the cities that I do hope gets reworked eventually would be Las Vegas. Now, once we get Utah later this year, it will, when we go to the north side of the map, so Northern California, Oregon, Northern Nevada, we will not need to go through Las Vegas. Some people will like that, others will not. But having to run through the middle of the city each and every time, especially if you're going up 93 to Ely or Pioche, that is a royal pain in the butt. And as always, guys, if you are enjoying today's live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, help the channel grow by slapping that red subscribe button. If you want notifications, enable those by clicking on the gray bell. Your support is greatly appreciated. It should be linked in on that thread there, Sparko. It will be a video for ETS2, but the install is gonna be the exact same, except it's for ATS instead of ETS. For the life of me, I cannot remember what the Plaster & Sons in Carlsbad is. Is that a construction site or is it the warehouse? But one thing I do want to do, we may not be pulling a load out of Plaster & Sons. They're keep seeing things like a I'm probably totally gonna butcher the name, like a Rutgen or something like that. I wonder if that is a vehicle. Yeah, we'll find out for sure when we get down there. I was just curious. And I do know one way I can find out. I can actually stop on the side of the road and dev cam myself down there to find out which one it is. But yeah, that's going to take all the fun out of it. And I'm going to be curious as hell with 1.35, and I'm not quite sure why they are not in the game, but the Port of San Diego and Port of Los Angeles. Those are two major shipping hubs into the United States and out, and I am very surprised that they were not included. They only gave us San Francisco, and once we get Washington, hell, if I could talk straight today, we are going to be getting the Port of Seattle. That's my reshade there of what I am running. I'm trying to get the name of it here. 1 second. Go ahead and pause that there, and I'll be able to tell you here. John Doe 6 is who did the fake DX11. The download on from the SES forums is just going to be this INI file. You do need to download Reshade. The video should be linked in there, Sparko. If it's not, you can definitely do a search for John Doe 6 on YouTube, and you should be able to find it. That's actually sweet. We get the bypass one more time. Even though that light's red, the beeping definitely tells us bypass. Riot Gamer, how's it going today? Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm doing awesome. Yeah, the truck today is Outlaws 379. And then the trailer today is a ownable trailer. It's the Fontaine Velocity. You can get this on the SCS forums. There's not going to be any light customizations to it, but you can change out rims and tires. Yeah, Easter is Sunday. I will not be doing my regular Sundays are for trucking. And it's Thursday here. I'm in the United States. We've got one more day to go until Good Friday. And once we get the 135 open beta, I am very curious on pulling B doubles. Now, being in Aussie yourself, right, you probably see B doubles all day long down there. At Lent season here for where I live, there's a lot of fish dinners and soup dinners. Mine too, roughly about 2 weeks away. May 3rd. Taurus for the win. Roger that, Colonel. I'm not sure why I put rookie sticks on this truck, and just for the aesthetic appearance, but yeah, I really don't need them. But however, they do help, especially on a long-nosed tractor. So you get a big old hood like this out there, and you're not sure where the wheel is running and the side of the body on the passenger side. That's what that rookie stick is good for, so you know where the front of your truck is at. Easter Sunday, I am not going to be doing anything, and Monday I go back to work. You're going to want to run one or the other Sparko, not both. So if you're not sure what to delete from your X64 folder, one thing that you can do is go to there, wipe everything out, then go to Steam, right-click American Truck Simulator, Properties, Local Files, and then Verify Integrity, and that will put what is needed in there. Then you can just run reshade from there. Appreciate that there, Riot. Happy birthday to you also. Now, granted, I probably got you by quite a few years, though, too. appreciate it. Welcome back, Colonel. Have a good one, Riot. Take care of yourself. Yep, you were right there, Colonel. It is a construction site. Oh, and it's a pain in the ass one, too. Oh, thank goodness there is not an oversized load sitting there. And of course, I just had to run over construction materials. Alright, just nice and easy there, Coda. Straight back. We're not straight, but I'm not allowed. It don't matter to me. Alright, let's take a look here. We've already pulled air conditioner, so I'm not doing that again. Let's see what other jobs we got here. Yeah, what is this Workgens W2100? I mean, it's going over to Tucson. That's not a bad trip at all. Let's go ahead and take that. Roger that there, Riot. If this is a small bitumen, that's going to be fun to back in and get this load. Okay, it's one of the bigger ones. Not bad at all then. Yeah, we're not going to blindside into that one though, but we may have to jump a little bit of a curb here. We're going to get turned around. Alright, let's see what this working W2100 is. Ah, okay, that looks kind of like a mill machine to chew up asphalt. Sweet! Alright, we got her fired up, loaded up, and let's hammer down. Yeah, the worst part about this trip is going to be the 35-mile-an-hour section on Interstate 8. Oh my god, that car literally came out of nowhere. We didn't hit him though, but then I'm sitting there, grind it, pull it out of gear after you get it in, thinking you missed it. Yeah, that was kind of fun. At least I didn't stall it, Colonel. And we're gonna have to stop here and get some go-go juice. We're gonna pull right into the garage. We're going by it here, and I want to make sure I do have enough to get over to Tucson. So, and plus, if we fill up at our garage, we do get a discount on fuel. So, big help there. And it would help when you try to start the truck and you don't have the clutch stepped in, you pull the stick out of gear. Yeah, so see you guys, I am not perfect. As a matter of fact, I am a rookie. Once we get outside of San Diego, there's going to be another chicken coop. Are we going to go like 4 for 4 today and not pull into any of them? Hey, Dayon, how's it going today? I'm actually doing pretty good. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Yeah, I knew it was not gonna fail. We always get pulled into at least one coop. Hey, Luke, how's it going today? Great to see you. Sorry to hear about your loss. You're basically just messing around with SII files, so you could call it converting, if you will. There's actually a video already on YouTube that will walk you through the process. Oh, Roger that, Colonel. You have a good dinner. You stupid car. Oh my, we did not hit him. I thought for sure we were. you can search for how to edit engines into another truck. That's how I found it, actually. And just remember, Sparko, you won't be able to edit an engine without having a program called Note++. It is absolutely free to download. And if you are going to be editing anything, work on copies, not the original mod itself. I can't remember who created the video, to be honest with you. If the title is something like how to edit .sii files, then that's the one that you are going to be needing. It's the one that Sparko is currently watching from Half-Fast Gaming on how to edit .sii files. When I mod an engine into a truck, that is how I learned how to do that. So the other day, well actually a couple weeks ago, when I ran the Freightliner FLD 120 but had a Cummins N14 for the engine, that is the video. So basically I just created a separate mod, put it above the truck so it would load later, and then boom, I had the engine for the truck. You basically just will need Notepad++ and then an engine sound mod, and I pull when I do that, I pull the engines out of Creechbaum's engine mod. The first time going through that, it might seem a little intimidating. but it's not hard, and once you do it once, you're basically set. You can always go back to that video for reference. Have a good one, Sparkle. Catch you on the flippity flop. Just search for how to edit .sii files and it should pop up for you. Oh, I have not delivered here in ages. anyone has not been to the racetrack, we are actually right by this. So you see those traffic cones right there? You won't get any damage, but it's gonna sound a little bit weird. But just go nice and slow through them, and you'll be all right. Right there it is, the Tucson racetrack. You got a repair shop if you mess up your truck. There's fuel right there. So if you're missing the achievement, start your engines, this is where you need to go. Now granted, I'm just taking a run around here. If I was actually going to be doing any racing, I would turn my truck stability all the way up, and I definitely would not be using a Peter car. And I would not have a wagon on either. Yes, you did, Martin. You wanna know something? There is an infield here. Where the heck do I get into there at? Because I know that you can. I must have missed it. Oh, it's on the inside loop there. Duh. I'm going to call it quits here for the evening, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy today's stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up if you're not already subscribed. And you're on YouTube, hit that red subscribe button. Help the channel grow. Have a great rest of your Thursday nights. As always, keep that shiny side up, the rubber side down, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.